Thousands of Egyptians are continuing to protest against the verdicts of the trial of ex-president.
Guantanamo leaks lift lid on world's most controversial.
A month after its
More than
launch,
700 leaked secret files on the Guantanamo detainees lay bare the inner workings of America's controversial prison camps.
My name is Eric Hoff, and I'm directing The Striker by Carol Churchill for Red Tape Theater. I've always been a fan of Churchill, but I did not know this work as well as I had others. And I thought, what better than to marry two of my obsessions, being social justice and dark, twisted, weird fantasy worlds. And putting three really fierce women on stage in leading roles is also a real joy. I wanted to do something with the concept of aperture or lens. Having this massive, cavernous, amazing space is like instant inspiration to me because it provides an opportunity to reimagine not just how to approach a play, but how to approach the entire theatrical experience.
It's so strange. But it got this quasi-normalness about it. And what I'm really looking forward to doing in the red tape space, which is quite large, is to do really huge scale fight scenes. And I think the audience is going to be very pleasantly surprised at the amount of fighting and the inventiveness of the fighting. It's just going to be crazy over the top. Stadium Devil Dare examines the American identity as it exists now in the military-industrial complex. The play is set in the world of a reality show that uses obstacle courses and fighting to determine the rank of the players. And the reality show is very spectacle-oriented. It is a lot about patriotism and sponsorship and just a ton of crap that gets loaded at the viewer to keep them distracted from what's really going on, which is a full-scale war behind the scenes. It somehow strikes at the issues that we all face as Americans these days, of just the media coming at us 24/7, the fact that there's always something to distract us from the real issues in our lives, and that we willingly go along on the ride. We want to be distracted. And the great thing about the play is that there comes a certain moment when it all gets pulled away, and we're sort of forced to look at what happens when people's masks fall away and their roles fall away, what's left.
I'm James Palmer. I'm the artistic director at Red Tape Theater, and I'm the director of Lear by Young Jean Lee. The premise of the show is that it's King Lear, Shakespeare's King Lear, but King Lear himself is noticeably absent from the play. So you have these two sets of siblings who have gotten rid of the patriarchs, and what you're really watching is a maturation process. You're watching them suddenly realizing that the old system of governance is gone, and they are suddenly accountable for everything. I'm really excited that we're capping off Season 9, Empire's Collapsing, with Young Jean Lee's Lear, because this play starts off talking about a big political revolution, but it ends in a very soft, sweet, personal place where it's just a child talking to her father about how much she misses her father, which I think really gets to the heart of the matter, because these big political and cultural revolutions, even though they're huge machinations, they actually come from a very personal place.
Hi, my name is Kelly Johnson, and I'm Red Tape's new managing director. During times of intense turmoil and change, we believe theater needs to speak to the moment. Ticket sales account for only 50% of Red Tape's budget. The rest is you. Be a part of the moment.